Michigan, a real leader for Juwan Howard's group. This is Javon Freeman Liberty wearing number 9. He calls Wintrust Arena home. Good player. Now you're launching into this week hoping to fulfill that dream. So cool to have you all with us at a 3 for Cam McGusty, who was feeling it in Chicago just a few weeks ago for Miami. He had it straight. Sharif O'Neal taught yesterday. He said, look, when your dad is Shaquille O'Neal, it's got its many ups, but also your dad's Shaq, and he expects the best. Michael DeVoe, who scored over 1,700 points in his collegiate
catch and shoot and rhythm.
Lee battling for the rebound.
Every time he's coming down, he's doing something productive with the ball. No time wasted. We saw the playmaking abilities, and this time showing the finishing.
Razorback fans love watching him deliver. Wilson off the fake to Lee.
Want it here. That's what you'll see in the difference between elite camp and the NBA draft combine. And he said, you know, for me as a coach, I don't know a lot going into it. These guys, he said he watched a few highlights this morning from the guys on his team, but what he hopes to tell them is keep everything in perspective. He wants to keep it light for them. He wants to encourage them.
Athleticism. Obviously, all those things are important. Which one's most important to you?
Hey, I think with the way that the game is played today, the three-point shot being more important than others.
Even then, who knows what your role's going to be? You've got to defend, and you've got to be able to make plays for others and help your teammates.
Translators there trying to guide it all the way through, but at the end of the day, you know, the game of basketball, a global game, it speaks its own language when you're out, has become, and still getting bigger by the minute.
Jermaine Samuels on the floor now for Team 2. Joined by Cam McGusty. Jordan. Brown with great court vision. Gets it back. Nice dish downstairs. And now gives it off to Lee. Top of the key for HyunJung Lee.
I am too.
I was reading a scouting report on Days, and one of the scouts said his ability to do a little bit of everything is what makes him an intriguing prospect.
Sure dunks that we've seen in G League Elite Camp history.
Scotty said Darius Days has some dog in him. He's tough. He's just a player who, point guard. Love that. We've had some great submissions here in the chat. Hall from St. Joe's. He was so versatile. Kenny Lofton to DeVoe now with 8 on the timer. Lee takes it away. And a foul on a kick.
Telling you, so far from this game, when again some of you highlighted those one-on-one scenarios with Brown, he loves them.
Good take to the bucket. Anybody in particular that you've really loved to watch in this game?
I think for me, what we were talking about a lot, Darius Days, what he's been able to do, Brown, I'm just loving the fact that, you know, compared to everybody out there, he doesn't care about going one-on-one with you and shooting off the dribble. He's been very aggressive in that regard. And then also, too, right, Lofton, I think from what we've been seeing from him with how assertive he's been down in that paint. It's always really good to see that, right? We're talking about the sun showing off his footwork. So I'd say probably that's my big 3.
Eli Brooks dialing it up. Edwards can't hit, but the putback and one for Bryson Williams.